Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 5 of Let's Play Spellforce 3, Reforced Blind. Hope you guys are doing well and ready to check out some Spellforce with me. Oh, we don't have audio. Time to rerun the program. Let's try this again. I'm going to go ahead and light up a smoke. So, in the last episode, we explored Greyfell Keep. It was a lot of fun. And today, we're going to witness some trial or something. And
no city of Northander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown. Built into the Hibernian ruins that once crowned...
We've heard that already. Let's go ahead and come and witness a trial in the Hall of Justice. Would you like to travel to Greykeep Hall of Justice?
Few people know the story behind the impressive hall, with its gilded pillars and domed roof. It was constructed in 6542 by King Arif Eilith as a monument to his greatness. Arif was known for his cruelty and decadence. When after a fight, his equally disliked brother attempted to kill him, Arif fled all the way to the top of the Grey Tower, into his shrine. But his brother, sword in hand, followed. A fight ensued in which both of them were fatally wounded. Ever since, the hall has stood as a symbol for justice.
Huh.
This isn't the Hall of War. You know that, don't you?
No, Bertrand, I forgot. But I want to see this trial you were talking about.
Well, it's probably already started. Let's go take a look. I'm ready.
And you swear by the light that your words are the truth.
What do you want me to say? That I used my magic to kill those soldiers? Yes, I did. And I would do it again. Because they tried to kill me.
She's lying, for heck's sake! That bloody witch is lying!
You know what? You're right. I killed these men just because I liked it. Then I cooked a potion from their entrails and finally found myself a nice little broom to fly off into the moonlight.
Do you think this is the time for jesting?
I don't. But for the past hour, I have done nothing but repeat the same story over and over again.
For which you have no evidence.
Yes, and neither do you. But you know, that's the great thing about religious idiots like you. You always pick the story you like most. Now go ahead. Get that pretty little mask on my face already. I'm sure Aonir would enjoy that as much as seeing elven mages raped by Leonider soldiers.
Heresy. This is heresy.
Area of Finomir. You are hereby found guilty of breaking the new laws by using magic to slay 3 soldiers of the royal army. The punishment will be death by the pike and shall be carried out by the morrow. The trial is over.
Huh.
That's tough.
What do you make of this?
What do you make of this?
I don't know. She might be speaking the truth, or she might be lying. But it's 2 witnesses against her word, so I guess the sentence was only fair.
Who was that woman? The older one?
Who's that woman? The older one?
You don't know? Alright, now that surprises me. That was Amaria Leonider, the only surviving member of House Leonider. All of her sons died in the final battle of the Northander army against your father's rebels.
She seemed to be very upset by what the elf said about Aonir.
Yeah, no wonder. She's one of the most fervent followers of the purity. Probably also one of the reasons why they could get so much influence within the crown. House Leonider was one of the greatest armies in Northander. But let's go, shall we? I wouldn't want to keep the Lord Marshal waiting any longer.
The betrayer's child. So they still haven't thrown you into a dungeon, have they?
Say nothing.
Yes. Play the silent, brooding soldier. I'll make sure you see the light one day, Tahar. trust me. I will.
Huh. Interesting.
Yes? Who? Wait. You are Corporal Tahar, aren't you? The betrayer's child.
Some call me that.
Some call me that.
I've heard things about you. In any case, is there something you need? I have business to attend to.
Who are you?
Who are you? I haven't seen you in Greykeep before.
That is very possible, since I've only just arrived. I'm Caspar Taris, servant of the Light and Lord Angar's appointed judge, to trial all these who refuse to abide by the new laws.
So the Purity is creating the laws now.
No, we only aid Lord Angar in enforcing them.
What did this woman do?
What did this woman do?
She killed 3 soldiers of the Nortander army. Though I am not certain how this concerns you.
Leave.
I'll be off.
I don't see any loot or anything. I guess we can't go over here and follow her.
Understood.
I guess that's it. Now we go talk to Lord Marshal. Gonna hit my gate right here. He would be over here.
In the midst of the keep, like a lithic giant challenging the sky, stands the Grey Tower. Though not the highest of towers, it is no doubt the most important, as it houses both the Hall of War and the Hall of Justice.
Here we are. Now let's find the Lord Marshal and the General.
Yeah, they're probably in the Hall of War. You know, Tahar, there's something I've been wondering about lately.
What?
All this, the army, the Wolf Guard, the crown, does it fulfill you?
What do you mean?
It just, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Guess we have to go over here.
Tahar, that's the cellar, not the war room. You know that, right?
I was just wondering why it looks as if it hasn't been open for years. Isn't that where they store some provisions in case of a siege?
Good question. You'll have to ask the quartermaster about that. Tahar, that's the cellar, not the war room. You know that, right?
I was just wondering why it looks as if it hasn't been open for years. Isn't that where they store some provisions in case of a siege?
Good question. You'll have to ask the quartermaster about that.
What's this room over here? All right, let's continue.
Acknowledged.
Let's come down here. Oh, I don't see any reason to.
What are you doing? These are General Noria's quarters.
Just looking around. Can we go upstairs?
What? Can you not see I am busy? Did the Lord Marshal send you?
No, he didn't.
Then move along, will you? I'm working with dangerous substances.
Come on, Tahar. Let's leave him be.
It's down this way. Someone else's quarters. Alright, let's head up and go see what's going on.
All right, here we go. Ready to go in?
You sound nervous.
Nervous? No. Never mind. Come on, let's go in.
The Hall of War is not only where most of Northander politics are conducted, but also where emissaries and diplomats from other empires are first received when visiting Greykeep. It is easy to understand the reason. Once one has walked on the marble floors, through the gilded arches, and beneath the eyes of the many statues that adorn its giant halls.
Wow.
Understood.
I said dismissed.
But all we need is more time. The cure is within reach, and we...
You've had your time. And what did you achieve? Nothing. People are dying as we speak, and if we do not stop this plague right now, it'll wipe out all of Greyfell next. Once you've found a cure, fine, we will use it. But for now, this is the only way.
I understand, Lord Marshal. Forgive me for my failure.
Dismissed.
A plague.
Tahar, get over here. We don't have all day.
Lord Marshal, General Noria, you wanted to see us?
We did. Sentenza?
Yes. What do you know about the Bloodburn?
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
So, our commitment to secrecy worked for a change. That's refreshing.
The Bloodburn is a plague. The first time we heard about it was about 3 months ago. For almost a moon's turn now, every capable alchemist of Greyfell and Everlight has been searching for a cure, and there are rumors that the elves, the dwarves, and even the greenskins are affected by it as well. Problem is, we are nowhere near a solution, and recently there's been a massive outbreak at a village near Greyfell, Leonon.
I'm guessing the Bloodburn is lethal.
And am I right to assume that this Bloodburn is lethal?
Absolutely. It's by far the most dangerous plague EO has seen since the Red Fever. It corrupts a person's blood, hence the name. It starts with a light fever and some nausea. Within a week, people will bleed from their mouths and their eyes. We don't know what causes it, and so far, no medicine is shown to help. Once the first symptoms show, it goes quickly. The blood forms blisters, which eventually burst open, and by then, the fever already causes an excruciating pain. After that, it's over quickly. Within the next few days, the victim will bleed out like a slaughtered pig.
Tiara's breath.
Indeed.
What causes it?
Any idea what causes it? How does it spread?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know. Some things seem to suggest that it's contagious, whereas some alchemists believe the infections occurred random.
At random?
Well, not entirely. Apparently there's a pattern, but it seems almost too ridiculous to say it.
The infected we've talked to, many of them have reported hearing I don't know how to put it, noises around where the infection must have taken place.
Noises?
Yes, some of them even said it sounded like a voice. Superstitious nonsense, of course. But it might suggest that it's more than a mere disease, which is troubling.
A curse. That is what you are suggesting, isn't it?
A curse? No. If anything, I think it might be some kind of magical anomaly. However, you're not here to muse about the courses of the plague. We have scholars settle that. You're here because the Wolf Guard will set out on a mission. Sentenza?
We have to find a way to contain the outbreak in that village, Leonon. If the infections reach Greyfell, we will be faced with a catastrophe that will make the Mage Wars look like a pleasant dream. Thus, we, together with a small division of Nortander's soldiers, will travel to Leonon and assess the situation and see what we can do.
How can we contain it?
I understand. But if there's no cure, how can we contain it?
We'll see when we get there.
What's my role in this?
What's my role in this?
What kind of question is that? You're a member of the Wolf Guard and this is a royal mission. End of story.
If the bloodburn is deadly, how can we protect ourselves?
If the bloodburn is deadly, how do we protect ourselves when we get into the contaminated territory?
Again, we haven't understood the bloodburn's distribution pattern yet, so there's a chance it'll not affect you anyway. But to make sure, our alchemists have prepared a concoction that's supposed to protect against the infection.
Supposed to?
Supposed to protect?
Well, it did work for our scouts. We'll simply have to take the risk.
When do we set out?
Understood. When do we set out?
Tomorrow at first light. Just get your things and your potion from the alchemist downstairs. His name is Albertus de Reims. Then meet me at the gate when you're ready. Anything else, Lord Marshal Arendir?
No. Just solve the problem.
We will. What is it? Meet me at the gate of the keep when you're ready.
What? You've been briefed.
Okay. Then that's that. We head out. 1 second, guys. Be right back. Alright, we're back. Let's go ahead and control F5. So I guess we're going to head out. Oh, there is something there. I did not see it before. A book. The Battle of Stone Bay. An historical book detailing the Battle of Stone Bay. Books and notes. You found a readable item. To see its contents, open the inventory and click on the item with left mouse. Right mouse. The Battle of Stone Bay. When one thinks of Nortander's military, one often thinks of the might of her armies rather than her naval forces. It is, after all, the armies of the major houses that figure most frequently in the annals of war. Yet one of the most important battles in Nortander's long history was fought not on land, but at sea in the Battle of Stone Bay. The Empyreans had long coveted Nortander as a land of opportunity and conquest. Even as their emperor made overtures of peace to the royal court in Greyfell, they planned for invasion. Knowing that the Nortander forces could assemble faster than they could cross the sea to Fiara, the Empyreans relied upon secrecy and deceit to keep their motives hidden. On an early summer morning, scouts spotted an armada of ships on the horizon near Stone Bay. Admiral Albertus de Bessay, commander of the naval forces in the area, mustered the ships scattered around the bay. He knew that if the appearance of warships were a surprise, help was not coming. Only their few dozen ships stood between Empiria and the conquest of their homeland. The Nortander navy was outnumbered and ill-prepared for an attack. The bay was filled with smoke as ships burned and drowned. Still, the admiral knew the bay better than the invaders and used this knowledge to direct the remaining ships to follow his mast. As the wind changed direction, as was common in that region, the Nortander ships outmaneuvered the Empyreans. Admiral de Bessay, or da Bessay, directed his ship, the Juggernaut, straight into the enemy's flagship. As the two ships collided, Nortander troops boarded and seized the ship. With the Empyrean admiral captured, the battle was over. Not a single Empyrean soldier had set foot upon Nortander's soil. Hey, that's pretty cool. Is there anything else to grab around here? hard. There's a lot of details in the environment to be able to see everything. I guess that's it, from what I can see. New quest received. The source of disease. Reach Leonon. Acquire resistance potions. We have to go talk to that alchemist again. He was over here. Up here. Oh, we've got some. I didn't see that before.
Are you Albertus de Reims?
Depends on who's asking.
Corporal Carpel and Corporal Tahar, Wolfguard. We were told you can give us a medicine that can protect against the bloodburn?
Ah, so that's you. Yes, here are your potions. Drink 2 sips of it 2 hours before entering the contaminated zone. It lasts for about 7 hours.
And it works?
Of course it works. Just make sure to never go over my suggested dose, otherwise it can be lethal. Now, is there anything else? If not, I've got business to attend to.
No, that was all. Thank you.
Did I miss these the first time? Or have they now just appeared? Mage's Note Vision, a short deliberation on the qualities required to be a great mage. Two health potions. The Great Noble House is besung by the greatest bards. A jolly piece of writing by Parthon, an Everlightian bard. And 27 gold. It looks like that's it here. Let's go ahead and check these out. Mage's Note Vision. Throughout my travels, I've met many a scholar of magic. One second, guys. Some claim that it is the mage's indomitable will that determines his magical abilities, while others believe it to be physical prowess, and others still the power of thought. It is true that magic draws on the entirety of a person. Body, mind, spirit, all are vital to a mage's ability. Yet without vision, a mage may attain only a fragment of real mastery. For it is vision and ambition that drive all else. What motivates the development of the body, the mind, and the spirit? A vision of purpose, as tangible as the weave of magic between a mage's fingers. One lacking such vision can never be more than merely proficient. So in all magical pursuits, first find your vision, focus on what must be achieved, and all else will follow. Let your ambition drive you, and success will be yours. Freehail, adventurer, and scholar. Cool. The Great Noble Houses, besung by the greatest bard. Imagine, if you will, 5 noble houses, 5 guests at a grand banquet called Fiara. Allow me to introduce you to House Leonidar. Our party host, a woman wealthy and well-endowed, to whom all must honor. Her home is Greyfell, capital of all Northander. Keeps a map of the family tree denoting every hierarchy of her large house in her back pocket. Very unpopular with the servants. Insists upon following a myriad of protocols set forth by her ancestors. House Iskander, the smith, the smiling thief at the banquet table. Even as he laughs at our host's jokes, he's pocketing the silverware. Hails from Everlight, strikes a deal with the traitor Asamo Tahar behind House Leonidar's back. After the Mage Wars, his noted absence throws his lands into chaos. House Wolfgar, a harsh, rugged man who looks out of place at the banquet, leaves his war club on the table, cannot wait for the frivolity to end so he can return to his home in the northwest. If the other guests speak to him, it is only out of necessity. House Hallett, adorned from head to toe in moon-silver steel owing to her strong trade relations with the dwarves. A charming woman, too charming, does an excellent job of convincing the uninformed of the great size of her lands near the Windfall Mountains. House Utron, the most dashing man at the banquet. His gaze is intense and fierce, his chiseled jaws grisly with stubble. May have caused several ladies in waiting to faint as he entered the room. Avoids the attention in Northander politics like a fox running from a hunt, as told by Parthon, the greatest bard. Interesting. I'm sure we'll get to know them more. We have the Bloodburn concoctions. Do we have to equip them? Oh, we do have to put them up here, I guess. I don't know about that. Alright, so we are done in here. Let's head out. Let's come down here and see if anything new opened up here. You would think a book or something would be floating around here. Or up here. Nothing. Alright. Drink the resistance potion with Tahar and Bertrand. Oh, do we drink it now? That would seem like no, we wouldn't drink it now. Oh, what is this over here? Can we go to the basement now? I don't know where the quartermaster is.
Tahar, that's the cellar, not the war room. You know that, right?
I was just wondering why it looks as if it hasn't been open for years. Isn't that where they store some provisions in case of a siege?
Well, good question. You'll have to ask the quartermaster about that.
Where is the quartermaster?
Let's see.
I guess out here. Cannot currently travel to Greykeep? Oh, we have to drink the potion. Okay. And you leave Greykeep for Leonon. Meet with Sentens outside of Greykeep. Who's the quartermaster? I need to speak with the quartermaster.
Interesting.
Corporal Tahar, isn't it?
Yes,
Can I help you with something?
Now again, remember, eyes locked onto your opponent.
Are you the quartermaster?
Would you look at that?
Yes? Did you go see the marshal yet?
I must be missing the quartermaster. Maybe he's in the keep.
One, two. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
Rogar Aeolus, the builder of Greyfell's sword. According to legend, he stood 12 feet tall and his sword turned to stone upon his death. Where's the sword? You guys aren't the quartermaster.
Move along.
Alright, well, I don't know where the quartermaster could be. Maybe someone over here. And these are just walking people.
Well, do you want something? Or are you just here to stare at me?
What do we have here? Greykeep, the Queen's Chambers, okay. I don't see anyone that would denote they're a quartermaster. Alright, so let's leave Greykeep for Leonon.
Remember, eyes locked onto your
Leonon. Check our map.
Alright then, let's get to it.
Alright, let's come down this way. Alright, this gate is open now. Maybe the quartermaster's down this way. We'll go ahead and light a smoke. But we should follow this path just to see.
1, 2, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
Don't see any quartermaster. It's hard to maneuver the camera a little bit. The Builder's Circle. In the early days of the keep, the architects were said to have used it as a place of discussion. You're not the quartermaster, are you?
Greetings.
Greetings.
Wait, I've seen your face before, haven't I?
No quartermaster.
Got it.
I guess we'll deal with that at another time. There's some Tenza. Immunity to instant kills, immune to knockdown, immune to silence. Wow, he's wicked tough. Quartermaster could be over here.
There you are. Ready?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Well then, hurry.
Let's control F5. Now we're ready.
There you are. Ready?
Yes, let's head out.
We are.
Good. Then let's go get the others. We have a long journey ahead of us.
Wait a minute. Let's go ahead and load that quick save. I did not
No city of Northander evokes
explore.
much more as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown.
I did not explore out this way. And up this way.
Of course.
Like, what is this building?
Understood.
Okay. Oh, this is the outskirts. Okay. So we can go ahead and just say we're ready. We aren't expected to explore all of this right now. Right? Until we have a party together. Or we can't get further until we have a...
There you are.
Talk to Sentenza. Okay?
We are.
Good. Then let's go get the others. We have a long journey ahead of us.
Long journey to reach Leonon.
Wide swathes of green, fertile soil, lakes and rivers rich in fish. The people of Leonon, a small village in the meadowlands of Leonida, have long led a peaceful life. Now the tides have turned. According to word of mouth, the village has been struck by the blood burn. It is your mission to ascertain these rumors' veracity and act accordingly.
All I'm saying is that I just don't understand why people always act that way. I mean,
Quiet. We're here.
This is Leonon? Huh, looks pretty serene.
Still.
What about our troops? Should we wait for them to catch up?
No. Our first task is to assess the situation anyway. How bad is it, and how many are infected? Once we have a clearer picture, we'll act accordingly.
Meaning?
We'll see.
Not sure why. That's up there. Alright.
Huh?
So we have Anselm with us as well. And we have a reward. Whoa. Swift Saber. Mighty Great Axe. Swift Composite Bow. Guarding Flame Burge. Robust Warhammer. Unerring Crossbow. Mighty Halberd. Mighty Spear. Glistening Wand. I have no idea. Swift Composite Bow would be better. Priest of the Guardians, bless this bow, allowing the shooter to release arrows at a much greater pace. Why is Sentenza? Oh, there's Sentenza. He's using his epic stuff. So I don't think we need to mess with that. But Anselm, is using his mace and a shield. I guess he's fine. Well, we could get him a robust warhammer. Let's get something for Bertrand. Swift Composite Bow. Or for me, I would end up using the Swift Saber. Speed is one of the most important aspects of mastering light cutting weapons. The magic held by this blade compensates years of training and the need of cutting-edge skills. Increased attack speed deals strike and pierce damage. I think I'll go ahead and get the Swift Saber. And we'll go ahead and equip that in our main hand. And the Rondell Dagger in our left. There we go. And the inferior Beard Axe we could probably give to nobody. Alright, so enter Leonon. Let's come up this way first. Spiders.
Yes.
Let's go this way. Spiders.
For the crown!
Who's this? Matthew? Go ahead and Epidemic.
You know who you're messing with. You'll regret this.
We've got Kite and Shell. And Kite and Shell.
Made up your mind?
Okay, let's go
We'll
defense.
hold our ground.
Let's go. Wait. Use Epidemic. Not up there. I gotta get used to the targeting system. First aid, Matthew. There we go.
Charge!
Well, we gotta make them more aggressive. They're not attacking. Alright, we're almost up a level. Let's see what this is. The tree must have hit the man while he was on all fours looking for something. Let's go down this way.
Charge!
Alright, let's go ahead and weaken everybody here.
Orders. For the crown! Take them down! For the queen! I need healing.
Yes.
And first aid. Quickly.
Orders.
Not bad.
Let's see.
Crossbow. Five food. Come up this way. See what's going on here. Hey, heroes.
What's next?
I guess that's Leonon. Let's explore the outskirts more.
Mm-hmm.
Source of the disease. Exclamation point. Alright, we've got wolves.
Make it quick!
Good, all their resistances are down.
Yes.
Little first aid.
Yes. Huh. Interesting.
Probably a wolf pelt. Wolf hide and fangs, a set of well-preserved fangs.
Let's see.
And a great hammer, two-handed. Target has frozen, kill enemy creature instantly. Proud achievement of dwarven craftsmanship. Hammers like this one have proved very effective over the years and are now in use across EO. Something up there. Alright. I don't see any immediate way up. Okay, over that way. Let's head through these woods here. And up here. And in here.
I'll take a look.
We've got The Purity of Light, an essay, a book on the purity of light written by one of Everlight's most renowned scholars. As you take a closer look at the hanged men, you notice tattoos on both their forearms and their knuckles. Pillagers. Huh. Magic belongs to the gods alone. To practice magic is to defile the sacred gift and demands the punishment of death. Such is the harsh teaching of the purity of light. Though the order is widespread today, it's easy to forget that it's a relatively young religion with far gentler beginnings. As with most religious orders, the purity of light had humble origins. Rondar Lacane, famously known as the Harbinger of Light, was a simple preacher in the twilight of the Mage Wars. His message was of love and unity, a powerful and popular call after the horrors of the war. Lacane organized food banks for the poor and refugees of the war, and in these groups his religion found an early following. The faith's new followers, Scions, spread his message wide and far. Lacane quickly became their champion, their shepherd in a time of great suffering. Despite its popularity amongst the poor, the purity of light remained a relatively small and insignificant order until the very end of the war. It is not clear what exactly changed for Lacane, but the end of the Mage Wars was a turning point for the purity, where once the purity professed love and peace, it has now turned its focus to the complete subjugation of magic wielders who were branded as defilers. To understand the purity's extreme stance on magic, consider the tenets of the faith. Aenir, the All-Father, abandoned the world tainted by sin and defilers. Violence, war, suffering, these are all punishments for humanity's crimes. With the Mage Wars, many had witnessed firsthand the suffering magic brought. Only when all of the world has turned to the purity of light and purged itself of defilers will Aenir return. At the center of it all is Rondar Lacane. As the Harbinger of Light, he is the All-Father's chosen conduit, the one who will open the gate once the world is made pure. Lacane's rise from a simple preacher to the head of the most influential religion in the land is no accident. Whatever the Order's fate, it is undeniable that Lacane's and the purity of Light's destinies are close entwined. Interesting, learning a little bit more about them. I guess let's come up this way. These old ruins. Who's this?
Huh? A wolf guard? Didn't expect to see you in these parts.
Ragged cloth, blistered feet. They look like refugees.
All that time stationed in Greykeep almost made me forget how many of them are still out there. Damn that bloody war.
Now would you look
A
at
stranger. Best talk to Mother Kalia if you need something.
Mother Kalia. That would be you.
Now would you look at that? A respectable soldier, right in our humble encampment. How can I help?
Who are you people? We didn't expect to find someone that far out in the wild.
Who we are? Well, we like to call ourselves the Travelers, though most would probably refer to us as refugees. Orphans of the war, if you're feeling poetic. Tramps, if you aren't.
So, you're the leader.
So, you're the leader?
Well, I'm definitely the one with the most winters on my back, and I guess that made people trust me. For better or worse.
Where are you people from?
Where are you from, then? I take it your city got destroyed in the war.
City? Town's more like it. Mistvale, it was called. We aren't all from there, though. Just me and that red-headed girl over there, Elaine. But yes, it got destroyed. I still feel like all this is just a bad dream sometimes. I spent my entire life there, and now it's gone. Burnt to the ground by Asamo Dahar's defilers. It's a tragedy. But to answer your question, most of these folks I met on the road, and we just stuck together. It's easier to survive in numbers.
Why don't you settle down again?
I see. But why stay on the road? Why not try your luck in, I don't know, Everlight perhaps? Greyfell?
Did you really just ask that? Of course we'd rather be behind thick walls with a roof over our heads. But what do you think the odds are of the guards letting a group of ragged vagrants through their precious gates? I learned it the hard way. You see, this is why we came to Leonon, a village, and we only heard the best about it from a traveler. And now it got taken by a bloody plague. If fate exists, it has a damn bad sense of humor.
I need to go.
Well, good luck to you people. We need to push on now.
Wait, I don't know how to say this, but something happened and we don't really know what to do. Could you spare a moment and help us?
What is it?
It's actually quite simple. We were betrayed by one of our own, a young fellow named Gilbert. He was responsible for giving out food to everyone in the camp. Long story short, he stole from us. When our provisions were running low, we decided that we needed to cut the rations. But Gilbert didn't accept it, so he just took half of our provisions and ran off.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do. Do you think he's still in the area?
I'm sure of it. It only just happened last night, and with them elven folk around, he wouldn't dare to go far. Thank you, soldiers. It's good to know that the Crown still cares about us.
She does.
Okay, let's come in here and grab that chest. What is that? A banner bearing your father's crest. Seems like rogue mages used this ruin as a hideout during the rebellion. You've got Master of Life and Death Knob, an artifact. One of the pieces of the long-forgotten Master of Life and Death, an exquisite assassination tool used by the most skilled members of the Qualayan Guild of Assassins many years ago. Should you succeed at reforging the dagger, you will become an unstoppable force. And the Mage War is a book. Cool. Oh. Oh. Or everybody's resistance is. Wait, you go fight him.
Healing now.
Good, took him out.
I'm ready.
Nothing down here. That's surprising. Okay. Alright, so let's save and see how long we've been playing. 53 minutes, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. I am having a blast. This is just like a traditional CRPG, but with some bigger battles thrown in, some RTS elements. I'm loving it. Hope you guys are too, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode as well. Feel free, I'd love to have you checking it out. Appreciate your viewership. Thank you so much. Much love, peace, and joy to you guys. We have some level ups I have to do too. I didn't see that. But hopefully catch you guys next time. Take care, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.